What is up, guys? We are here with another Overprime video. How is everyone doing today? We are here talking about the changes that Ranger is talking about in the Discord for the next update. At least I assume most of these are going to be for the next update. I think he's mentioned a couple of these things coming in for the next one. These could be some of these could be long-term changes, but we're on the Discord here. We're going to take a look at some of what he said. Basically, I couldn't find some of the comments that I'm going to talk about today, at least one of them. So forgive me for not having the confirmation. If you guys know how to search, sometimes the search works and doesn't for me for some reason when it comes to searching comments that Ranger has said before. And again, we'll talk about this later on. It's going to be about the jungle blessing, but I could not find the comment he made on it. But I believe he said that it was changing. So that is all I know for now about that. But yes, Crunch here with his skin. Obviously, we see that. So looks like we're getting a Crunch skin, which is pretty cool. Starting off here, we're gonna go through the dev diaries, and we're gonna go to the work in progress, and we're going to dev diaries to see what they've been talking about specifically. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, please do leave a like, sub, would be very much appreciated if you guys are enjoying the content. I hope you guys enjoy these Overprime videos. I haven't really touched all the guide stuff I've wanted to touch, but I have been making kind of a few videos for the game in general. I did just do a play-by-play for Sereth, so if you guys, kind of want to know what I'm doing in Sereth Carry, do check that out, but I mean, I'm still having a lot of fun with the game. I really do love this game very much. Hopefully we get a bigger player base. The rank scene is just so right now. So fingers crossed that we get a bigger player base soon. Hopefully, again, when they start advertising, that'd be amazing. But yep. Without further ado, let's get to the video talking about these changes that Ranger was over in the Discord. So you guys do want to find out like the latest of what's happening with Ranger, because he's basically the spokesman for the company. Definitely want a community team, by the way. Or like a community management at all, whether it's English or with non-English with translations, but English would be cool too. Honestly, like I said, I'd be fine with just a public team that kind of is like the spokesperson for, and that we can talk to, kind of reach out to the forums too. We can already talk to Ranger, which is nice, but we don't really have, we have a bunch of community managers, as you can see on the side. I think I've seen Bumblebee talk before. That's it. I don't even know who the other community managers are. I think I've seen more devs talk. Like I think I saw Snowman talking one time. So not exactly sure who is kind of that role, but I hope we get more of that in the future, because kind of a big thing to cultivate a proper community. But yeah, let's go into the images that Ranger was talking about. So it looks like here they're adding a fog wall on the side into Prime Spirit. I'm hoping that both sides have this fog, because it's like characters who can get above will kind of have more of an advantage basically from the side of dual lane, because it'll always be dual lane side. And I hope from mid there's also going to be a fog wall, not because you could still see it going down from mid. So I'm really hoping there's going to be a fog wall on both sides personally, because the other sides obviously have grass patches that you can only dash up into. This basically makes it so it's going to be harder to kind of know if an objective is being done. Basically makes Wukong way stronger just in general, or anyone who can do objectives pretty fast like Sereth, Chimera, who's going to be sneaking it. It's not going to really be for sneaking. I think it's going to be more important for ganking though, just because you don't really see someone coming, especially from the mid lane. A lot of times you'll just look mid and be like, oh, I see this person going up the stairs. Like you won't be able to see that anymore, which I think is a very, very valuable asset, especially in the early game. It's not going to be the biggest change ever, but I do really appreciate the change in general. I definitely like it. Definitely a good change for sure. I wasn't sure at first how I felt about it, because I don't really like having my vision blocked off in any game, but it is a MOBA. There is ganking. You do need to have wards, and it just encourages better support play, which I like. So definitely a good change. Very much a fan of this. So yeah, definitely excited for that. Hopefully it's next patch. This one is weird. I don't really know what this is. It says, who is codename 1041? Also, guess codename 1042. So if we go off of the release schedule, if Crunch is 1040, even though it doesn't say that, obviously 1041 would be Iggy, or it would be Mako, I guess, right? Mako's next. But 1042 looks like a bear print, or at least a dog print, which I assume is some kind of bear print. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. It's either, my guess is Boris or Zinx. Either way, none of them are coming out in April. We know who's coming out. It's Greystone. My boy, My God, I can't wait till April, dude. You don't understand. But yes, my boy will be coming out in April, along with Waste of Space Strongo. So maybe it's him. He is dog shit. So I know that was mean. I'm sorry. I hate that character, dude. So bad. Um, yeah, but I don't know what this is. I don't know what this means. If you guys do know, please leave a comment below. I'm so lost on this one. This one, I was confused at first, but I guess it's just showing there's no decline feature anymore, which is great. You just kind of smooth into the match. Um, I also agree with this. I don't really know why there's always an accepted. I think Smite had that at one point. I don't really understand why there's an accept or decline. Like if you queued up for the match, like I get it, you could be away from the screen, but it just kind of, I don't know, it's just stupid. And then this one, this skin, dude, is Gideon. I at first I thought it was a new character. I was like, oh my god, a new character. And then I'm like, never mind, it's literally Gideon. He has like the thing on the back. It could be a different character, but again, I'll bet money that it's Gideon right now. This is a sick skin. I will main Gideon if this thing comes out. Like Zeus like Gideon. Oh my god. This looks amazing. I kind of wish it was an like its own character, a new character. That would be really cool. It looks like it'd be a major carry. I would love like a carry Zeus in a game. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it looks like a mage. Obviously, it's definitely Gideon. It looks like a skin. There's a chance it could be a new character, but I highly doubt that. It just looks like and he has the Gideon back thing, so like 90% sure it's Gideon. But yeah, anyways, this looks amazing. Top tier. Overprime never disappoints in like graphics department ever. They always look amazing. The skins look amazing. Their quality presentation's always top tier. So no problems here whatsoever. Definitely like the skin. Very much a big fan of it. I don't even play Gideon, but I will if the skin comes out 110%. I said that about Decker and I haven't touched her yet. So let's go over to the dev diary. That's pretty much everything for the work in progress tab. Scrolling up, I think we read this before, but it's just Ranger basically talking about communicating better with the community and that he's going to be more active, which he has been pretty well. I've been ignoring it because I've been playing the game, enjoying the patch, kind of testing things out. I really haven't been paying attention to Discord or his comments at all, but definitely enjoying the update so far. Wasn't a lot of actual gameplay changes, sadly, so like not a lot of people probably came back or were even interested who didn't like the game beforehand, but Wukong was a great addition. I think he's absolutely busted. I do love playing him very much. Very, very fun character. Very good addition. So I haven't really been focusing on, like I said, on developer kind of comments, but I've been alerted of this from when I'm live. People tell me about this stuff, so it's basically how I probably would see it in the Discord if they ping. But a lot of these they didn't ping for, so they've been here for like a day or two, and I didn't know about them. But yeah, so this one, we are improving the inconvenience of the Tion's HP bar. I don't really understand this either. I don't see a difference. I don't know what what are they talking about? God only knows. I guess someone else can tell me. I asked on stream and they didn't know or they didn't tell me. So I again another comment for this one. This one I didn't understand until I thought about it a lot. Rework plus 20, minus 13 fixed dodges in recent ranks. They said, we hired a good lighting artist. I think the rendering quality will be better in the future, which is great. I love having really good lighting in games. I don't think there's really been that much of an issue aside from Serath ult, fix their ult. It feels fine when I use it, but it still is a little disorienting. Just a personal gripe. And then you have this one, rework plus 20 and then minus 13. So I think this is reference to rank is always plus 20 and then minus 13. I think it's always like that. I 110 million% agree. I think that it should be scaled based on your elo. So whoever you're fighting for wins and loss, and based on your own personal score too. That's a lot of work to make for a rank system. I think they should just disable rank. They should reset it and then disable it. I don't think the game is in a state where it should have ranked. It's very unbalanced, very abusive. It's just a tank meta. It's very weird. There isn't a lot of people to facilitate ranked either, so that you're just splitting up your queues. And I get it. It's like people would probably not play if the ranked wasn't a thing, but at the same time, I think it's just better to have quick play be its only mode until they settle out the game better and make it more exciting for everyone to play. Once you have a quick play player base, you can go into ranked. So that's just my personal opinion. To say it's not bad just to keep ranked in is probably not true. Again, we are separating the player base between wanting a challenge and not wanting a challenge, which I get. That's something I want too. But in most games, I'll just play quick play and enjoy myself because ranked usually is it's very sweaty, but it's like sweaty in a way that's like not fun. you know. And I've had sweat games today specifically where like I was playing a quick play game and it was so sweaty and I was super hype, and I wanted to win and I was super frustrated when we did bad things and stuff like that. So you still get that feeling in quick play, at least I definitely do. But I think people only care about their number, which I think is a very horrible, horrible mindset. Who cares, honestly? Just a number. Like I said, not the main focus. So I think I just want it disabled, but I agree with this comment wholeheartedly. He asked about it, so I agree. Gonna thumbs that up. Definitely want that to be reworked. And then the last thing is the ward system is being reorganized. So this is very interesting. Now I don't know what this is because I guess they haven't elaborated. I couldn't find any more comments on this at all. So if you guys do know anything else basically about what Ranger said, because I couldn't find the comments, please do tell. The ward slot seems to be separated now. And then also, I'm assuming that's the starter, right? Now, this is Muriel, so that might not be a starter. It could just be another new thing or new item or maybe like an active slot. I really don't know. Probably not a blue starter, but it could be. It means it was also reimagined, basically redesigned, which would be pretty cool. Could just be another active, basically 2 active slots, which I 100%. I'm hoping this is what it is, 2 active slots. That's what I'm really hoping for. That would be amazing. B is the recall button though, so like, is the recall button on a cooldown, or was B not the recall button initially? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just like a weird placeholder thing. Maybe there is a cooldown now. I hope not. I think that'd be terrible. Would slow the game down, would make it feel a lot like more stale because you'd be stuck basically in lane sometimes, or just stuck kind of like roaming or walking back to base. But anyways, that's a little weird. I don't really understand what that is, but the Z being the ward, I don't know if that's already a keybind, so I don't really remember at all. I hope it's not. I really hope that's a separate ward slot. I do like having a support be like the main warder, though. I've been enjoying that role. But I will say this will be a lot more convenient for me, especially in ranked and stuff, and just or casuals even. Just getting wards. I'll actually buy them now, so that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I played like what 600 something games, and I just never buy wards like ever. Rarely do I, because it's usually a waste of gold or my slots filled up. So having a ward slot would be really nice. I was preaching for that at the start of the game, but I started really enjoying playing support for that purpose because you were just like a warder and dewarder. You just it's kind of your job, but it's also nice to just be a counter to some characters and not like everyone else, like a Kalari, a Wraith. Just put a ward down there, or just in a bush, right? It's just really nice. But yeah, these are some really nice changes overall. A lot of quality of life updates looks like they're coming with the patch. I really want to see more item balance nerfs, like just tanks in general, still too strong as usual. I really want to see more like straight damage items be buffed or just new ones be introduced, basically. And the old ones still need to be buffed as well. I do want to see crit still see a slight nerf. I don't know if in the value of crit itself or just the items. Definitely need to nerf the sword by like 25 power. I think the sword is too strong still. I think overall the crit items just kind of suck, but like crit as a whole is too strong. There is no items to facilitate a carry who doesn't build crit. Pen on carries aren't strong at all. There's just no good pen builds. The items aren't really that exciting either. The oboe item in this game sucks balls. It's so bad. Buff it, please. Make it non-crit, by the way, and buff it. Overall, like the items just aren't really that great. So, especially for carry, it's really just cookie cutter. If you're not building crit, you're not building. Crit and then literally just chainsaw for pen shred. People throw around, they're like, but what is it? The health scaling item? Like, dude, yeah, if a rampage is building health, sure, throw it on. I never need that item ever. I never find a purpose for it ever. It's like you go 1 pet item and then just 5 damage items, and that's it. That's literally all you need. So I don't know. I definitely would like to see more diversity, just better items in general, more items in general, specifically. It's just not, I don't know. The carry role is just not that fun. I really just don't have a good time, like, at all. I like to play Seraph and I guess now Zena carry, which you'll probably see that video up in the channel in a few days, but it's just not fun. Like I said, I need more. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the comments. Let me know what you guys think. And then again, it's like I said about the jungle blessing. The jungle blessing is being reworked. I think that's what I don't know what he said. He just said it's changing. So I'm assuming they're not going to make it something that you could just buy and easily smite things. It's probably going to be changed to a physical item, like an item that you have to be close for, which would be just already a great fix. I just hope they get rid of it in general. I hope they just make it a blessing, and then you can't smite with it, and you just heal more maybe by auto attacking. I don't know. I think that, or just hitting a buff. I think it's dumb that it was a thing to begin with, especially because the range on it is so wide. I don't know what Smite is in other games and how far you can do it from, but you could literally be like outside of the pit that you're supposed to be standing in for orb and still get it. It's disgusting. People try to pull it to the other side, and then you just run around the other side and just do it. I literally stole an orb today. I was pretty close to it actually, but I still stole it pretty easily because I know the distance is so far away that you don't have to worry about being right next to it, which you should have to worry. That's like you should be next to the objective when you're trying to get it. It's so dumb that you can't be. Otherwise, you should be using a ability to snipe it, which is what I also want to see more of, is people sniping orb. I'm pretty sure old Paragon didn't have that because you can see montages of like Kwong when he released stealing orb way back when in Paragon. So I'm assuming it wasn't a thing back then. I get it. They want to make it like League, but I think we should just take it out in general. I hate it as a mechanic. I think it's dumb. Just make and also starters. I hope they rework starters in the patch too. I don't think they're going to. Not this patch anyways, but I hope they do rework them soon, because again, it's so stale not having your own item that's really cracked, or just like an item you could build from the start. I just want to see more emphasis on those items because they're just so shit right now. And everyone's just building green gem unless you're Sparrow and carry. At least for me, I'll build gray. And then everyone else builds green, even in mid, solo. And then obviously jungle has to build a Destroyer Stone. And then obviously supports build yellow because they're supports. But it's just, there's always 3 greens in the game. And it's just like there should only be 1. It's just really bad. Fix your starters, please. Make them better. Make them more incentivized, make them cheaper if they're going to be shit. Get rid of blink, put them on the active slot that's B, please, or whatever the number or the active is going to be. Make blink something you have you could build for. Make it a relic, I don't care. Just make the starters better. Don't put the blink tied to the starters. I think it's dumb. Change it, please. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Just a quick video, basically talking about some of the changes that Ranger was talking about. If you guys want to know more, like I said, to keep up with it, do follow, like the channel. We'll be covering more topics about Overprime. I'm a little tired right now, as you can tell. I'm just a little out of it. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out. I hope you guys are looking forward to the next patch as much as I am. February, we're getting Iggy and Scorch along with Crunch. So, yep, I'm very, very excited for that. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.